in the larger grand scape of the whole universe and things, the Suicide Squad, I don't know how to say things. Hey guys, Emily here once again, coming at you on a Thursday, because Thursday's my day, and today we're gonna be talking some nerd stuff, because that's what we do here on Thursday. Did I mention Thursday? I don't know. So this week we're gonna be talking about the movie to talk about right now, Suicide Squad. So I'm gonna kind of be talking about the movie in general, do a very brief review, and about what the movie means as a whole for the DC cinematic universe. Spoilers coming, just so you know. So I saw the movie with some friends, and personally for me, for my review, I do not hate this movie. I will say out of all of the three movies a part of the DC universe now, which is now Batman v Superman, Man of Steel, and Suicide Squad, out of those three, this is probably my favorite, which is not saying much. Quick side note, I am not biased towards the Marvel movies. I will say I enjoy the Marvel movies more, but that's just because they've made more movies for one, and they made better movies, especially in recent memory. So I do love the DC movies and the Marvel movies. I just love the Marvel movies a bit more because I love more of their characters, because I think they do a better job of introducing and developing and giving proper TV shows and movies to their characters. The DC universe is still trying to figure that out some, and you can definitely tell. I love Batman and I love the Joker. Let me say this. The Dark Knight trilogy will forever be one of my favorite trilogies of all time. Even Marvel movies that they make now, I still don't think can match The Dark Knight. I think The Dark Knight is one of the best comic book movies that I've ever seen. Where the Suicide Squad movie falls flat in most parts is some of the characters definitely needed more development or different casting. In part of Enchantress, Cara Delevingne, however you pronounce it, was not the best option for Enchantress. I was open-minded to her at first, but when the Enchantress is just kind of like doing whatever her magic is and kind of like popping and locking kind of wah magic stuff right now, I didn't really get it. I don't know much about Enchantress, and this movie did not help to explain it. Other characters not well used. Katana was just kind of there. That's about it. She didn't do that much. And overall, just the characters are the best part, but they're also one of the worst parts. Mainly in part, Harley Quinn and Deadshot, best parts. Enchantress, Katana, just kind of there. Some parts just felt rushed in or squeezed in. It just felt like this movie had a lot to put into it, and then just some things kind of fell flat or just didn't go through all the way. And a big part of that is because Batman v Superman came out and people didn't necessarily like it for the same reason they didn't like Man of Steel. Same reason why I didn't like Man of Steel is it's just so gritty and just big action and kind of just darker tones that the DC movies tend to lean towards. They tried to make Suicide Squad the lighthearted funniness that people have been wanting from the DC movies, but at the same time, it just doesn't work in this movie. What the DC universe has done is they take the light characters, the superheroes, like Superman and such, who you expect to be the light kind of this universe, and you make them the dark, and then you take the dark villains and you make them the light funny, which just doesn't necessarily work on the screen sometimes. The DC universe, I think, now knows kind of what to do with the characters. They've established some characters for us to definitely get interested in and to get involved in, such as Deadshot and Harley Quinn. They have developed those characters great in this movie, and now people are very intrigued by those characters that we can now make bigger movies with these characters that people would go and see. Suicide Squad was a movie that the DC universe kind of needed to go well, just because they've had bad reviews from Batman v Superman, and now in the same year, Suicide Squad. That being said, I don't think, like, this is the end of the DC universe. It's not. They have movies coming that actually look pretty intriguing. My face just got super white right there. I don't know why. For instance, they have the Wonder Woman movie coming out. That trailer looks amazing. I look at it and I'm excited for Wonder Woman. Justice League is coming out, and from the little trailer that we saw from Comic-Con, I'm excited for it. It actually looks interesting. I'm excited to see this version of Barry Allen. I'm excited to see Aquaman. The Justice League is something I really hope goes good, because if Justice League does not work, then there's no way that DC can compete with Marvel anymore, and honestly, there's just not much hope left for the DC expanded universe that they're going for if Justice League fails. That's why Suicide Squad was important, for the fact that if Suicide Squad could be a great movie with the DC characters, then it can show audiences that the DC movies can be as great and as blockbuster and as, like, worth seeing Marvel movies. Suicide Squad has made great money. It's made more money its opening weekend in August than Guardians of the Galaxy did back when it came out in August 2014, I want to say the year was. Yeah. But despite the money, the fans' review, the critics' review, it's very damaging. And I know that's why the whole Rotten Tomatoes thing was big, because Rotten Tomatoes gave us such a low score. Last time I checked, it was the 32%, which I do not think it deserves at all. It at least deserves a 60 or above. It does not deserve that low of a score. And I know that the reviews like that hurt it, because you have people saying that it sucks, and more than it actually does. That makes people not want to go see it as much, and people will, while they're making money now, if they know, oh, the first Suicide Squad movie sucked, I don't want to go see a second one. So it's important to make sure that the movie worked, but it didn't fully, and so now the universe kind of has to pick up after it. We have this great hero, Batman, but you have to have this iconic villain of Joker, and the reception of Joker is kind of split. I know people who like him who are like, yes, Jared Leto, I can get behind this Joker. He's pretty good. And then there's some people like me where it's just, I just don't feel threatened by the Jared Leto Joker. I feel more threatened by Jared Leto than I do the Joker. He just felt like a crime boss, like a low-level street kind of crime boss, like not the big bad Joker that people come to know to fear. And so that's kind of why, another reason why Suicide Squad has semi-failed. Like I said, you really needed to boost this guy up, but this movie did not help that. I know that Jared Leto has said that there's much more content on the Joker that they filmed, just wasn't in the movie, and that's another thing DC has to work on. You have these super long movies, but you put the parts in that people don't like. Like the beginning of Suicide Squad, honestly, to me, felt overstuffed. We basically got 2 introductions for Deadshot and Harley Quinn, when we did not need that. You could have started the movie with just the Amanda Waller scene at the restaurant and then the introductions. You didn't need before that. It just, some parts felt overstuffed with things we didn't need. And the Joker scenes that they picked just weren't, I don't think, the strongest Joker scenes that they could have used. So this video kind of is very rambly, I know, and it doesn't have the strongest direction. I know I suck right now. I'm tired. It's the first week of school, and I think I haven't even started school fully. It's a really weird week right now, and I don't know, this video is just kind of all over the place, but basically what I'm trying to say is Suicide Squad was good, but not good enough for the universe as a whole, for competing with Marvel. It didn't do great service to its content. It gave us some good characters like Harley Quinn and Deadshot, but it gave us some not so great characters with Enchantress and Joker, and it had the potential to be great, and the trailer really hyped it up, but it fell flat, and the DC universe really now has to play catch up. And if the next movie doesn't go good, it may hurt the DC universe as a whole. So there you guys go. That was my first official video for A True Fam, for our new fun reboot of A True Fam. So let me know what you think. Did you like Suicide Squad? Did you like the Jared Leto Joker? I didn't that much. Are you excited to see more DC movies? Or are you like me and you're just waiting for Doctor Strange because Marvel is amazing, but DC is also very good. We still like Batman. Batman is still very good to us. So subscribe down below to see new videos from me every Thursday that I promise will be more organized than this one was. And also see videos from everyone else, with Music with Maria on Tuesday, Beauty with Rachel on Wednesday, and Chris will be doing his thing on Friday. So yes, subscribe down below to see all those things, and subscribe to my personal channel, link down below, to see me with new videos pretty much every Wednesday. And with that, that is the end, and I will see you next time. Still don't know what to do for a video outro because I suck at ending videos. Why?